welcome back to my video. As you can see, this is brown stew goat. Let's jump into it. So here I have a pound and maybe 3 ounces of goat meat. I am only doing this small amount because I'm the only one that's going to eat it. And we're not going to cook food to waste it. So here I have a pound of meat that I've washed and cleaned with vinegar and lemon. So first I'm going in with some olive oil. Then I'm going to add my seasoned blend that I have created. Everything is in here except salt. So we're going to go in with that, and the remaining, you want to leave that to add that to your dish. Don't throw it away or use it for something else. So I'm going in with my seasoned blend, and we're going to season that. Then we're going to add some browning and let it sit and marinate for about 2 hours. So yes, we're going to let it sit and marinate for about 2 hours before we start cooking it. So after my goat meat has been sitting in the fridge for about 2 hours, we're going to get in with the cooking. Here I have a pot that I just add some oil. My stove was too high, so after I add the oil, I have to take it out before it starts burning. But here is my meat. The sun is shining through the blinds, and we're going to add that into our pot of oil, and we're going to let that braise for a while before we add some water. I think I've said it on here before. When you're cooking meat like this, you always want to add hot water or room temperature water so it doesn't slow down the cooking process. So I have some water already boiled in my kettle that I'm going to add to this when I am ready. And see, I have my remaining seasoning. We're going to hold on to that because we're going to need it towards the end to help make sure it still has all that flavor. It needs to be flavorful. So I'm just making sure it's not sticking to the bottom of the pot, and we're just letting searing on all sides before we add that water. Have you guys ever eat brown stew goat? I'm trying to help myself not to say curry goat because I'm so used to curry goat, but it's brown stew. It's brown stew, ma'am. Here I'm adding in my hot water to my bowl. I'm going to get some of the seasoning off of that side, and I'm going to pour it in my pot. And this took me about 2 hours to cook. So you want to add enough liquid to cover all of the meat. So it's making sure it's cooking all at once and cooking evenly. So I poured that in, and then I'm going to add some more to make sure all the meat is covered, and then we're just going to let it do its thing. You want to keep watching it to make sure that your water don't dry out, because after a while, if your water dry, then your meat is going to start burning. So throughout the 2 hours, just keep watching it and keep adding water until it's cooked. So here my meat is, it's halfway there, it's getting there. As you can see, I add some carrots and some part of the pop chow that I was cooking. I'm like, why chow this away? Let me add this in, and it helped give my gravy body and give it that thickness and richness. So that's what you're seeing in the pot right now. Here I am adding in some onion, bell pepper, and a few baby potatoes that I peel and chop. So this is what we have so far. So I'm going to give it about maybe like 30 minutes. This is like an hour and a half into the cooking process. So we're almost there. It's on the tender side, but I need it a little bit more tender. So that's what we have so far. I'm going to add my remaining seasoning now, because after we add all that water, you need to add some more seasoning in. Ketchup is optional. I'm adding some ketchup, and I'm going to also add some sweet chili, and that's it. I'm just going to let it simmer for 30 more minutes, and then we're going to have some brown stew goat. So this is what we have so far, and then we went into plating it up. This was so different from our regular curry goat. I will definitely be trying brown stew goat again, and I serve it with some rice and some pop choy and carrot. It was definitely flavorful, and even the leftover the other day was such a delight. But thank you guys for watching this one with me, and I'll see you on the next one. Like, share, subscribe, and definitely leave me a comment.